Have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bergkamp. Robertson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Rooney. Oh, played right into his path. It's Couch! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 15, Derek Combs.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Morientes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. Foden plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And now they can spring out of defence. Laporte gets across to intercept that. And that's another good win of the ball. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Ruiz de Galarreta. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bartesaghi. Ruiz de Galarreta. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi. Saliba. Rooney pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Robertson. And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. But that has not gone well. That'll be a throw. Saliba. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. So we're up and running.
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier, the link between the midfield and the attack.
A beautiful Gerrard! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now he's off and running. Throw it. Steaming on. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That looks a good cross. Morientes. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Foden. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's the chance to counter. Gerrard powering forward here. Threads one in. Big chance! No, he's missed it. Hakimi. Saliba. Ruiz de Galarreta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. But it's Ruiz de Galarreta. Played back into the centre. Bergkamp going face-to-face with his great rival. And they can counter here. Now it's Rooney. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Morientes. Oh, he's having a go! Now, there's a terrific hit. Mbappe. Seedorf. In with the challenge. To Laporte. Morientes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bergkamp looking to be a menace in the final. It's Morientes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard gets it away. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. This ended up in no man's land. He's looking wide. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And here's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Serves up across. Cech claims it, safe hands. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pass somewhat off target. Saliba. Seedorf gets a foot in here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Laporte. Ruiz de Galarreta. Morientes. Bergkamp. Morientes. Real chance! He scored!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Ha segnato al 25esimo minuto, numero 7.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bergkamp. And it's Rooney.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
Shoots! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Numero 15.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nicely spread. Foden. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Hakimi. He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. Count. There's the header! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Numero 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Camavinga, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Camavinga. And De Galarreta. That's a cute ball. Ruiz De Galarreta with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving on and making good progress. Morientes. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a shade optimistic. Foden. That's a good run down the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ruiz De Galarreta. And it's Bergkamp. It's Camavinga. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Plays a sharp little ball here. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Mbappe.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And this is Rooney. Ruiz De Galarreta. Bergkamp. Gerrard. And he was quick to react. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Camavinga. Mbappe. And the referee has blown for half-time. Liverpool have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Liverpool are up by the odd goal in 3. just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Camavinga. Seedorf. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Couch, brilliantly cut out. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi. Now Foden. Bergkamp. And it's made its way to him. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, they can break here. Well, that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a searching pass. Ruiz de Galarreta. Foden. That's good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Floated through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Couch being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Rooney. And he's had it nicked away. Foden.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
60 minutes played.
80.314 spettatori.
And it's Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And De Galarreta. Rooney. Aims beyond the defence. Dink through. And he's cut it out.
Seedorf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22, numero 7, Morientes, numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, Hazard, il numero 19, il numero 51.
And he's managed to get free. Foden. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Ruiz de Galarreta. And it's Camavinga. It's a threatening ball.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nicely shaped ball. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Good read, needed to be. And this is Rooney. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And it's Bradley. Oh, well played. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Now it's Kuyt. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Ruiz de Galarreta. Here's Haaland. Ruiz de Galarreta. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Saliba cuts out the pass. Foden. Foden carries the ball down the right. And here's Haaland. Seedorf. And this is Kuyt. Liverpool are looking to break at pace.
Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Foden too strong for his opponent there. Ruiz de Galarreta. Foden. Hazard. And no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the delivery.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
So we have movement on
Numero
both
18.
benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 27 e il numero 9.
Ruiz de
Attenzione,
Galarreta.
sostituzione.
Seedorf. Valverde running with the ball. And the shot! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Haaland at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Ruiz de Galarreta. Kerkez can get it clear. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
This is a promising build-up. Haaland. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, look at the space. Surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Valverde. And he lines up a cross.
Oh,
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Big chance, corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's good play. Foden stood his ground strongly. Tries to get it clear. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's clever. And he's taking no chances there.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Kuyt claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring every...
Gerrard! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And it's Gerrard. That's very neat. It's Rooney!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Seedorf. Oh, a delicate chip through. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gerrard. That's been cut out, well played. Morientes. Good chance here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's destined for the flank. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Rooney. That's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball. Mbappe. Ricci. Bergkamp. And it's Bergkamp. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's well positioned here. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well measured. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
Count! Count! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Numero 15.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Ricci cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hakimi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's beautifully weighted. Hakimi. Now Ruben Dias. Laporte. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Morientes. Now it's Bergkamp! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's gone looking for safety. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Kuyt. Kuyt was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard. And here's Kuyt. And it's Gerrard. Chips it through, and he welcomes it in. He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Ha segnato al 33esimo minuto, numero 15.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Morientes! Seedorf. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Well, that pass isn't the best. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Morientes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Numero 15.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mbappe. Morientes. Looking to play him in. Bergkamp. Defending was strong and firm. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach.
Ha segnato al 45esimo minuto, numero 10.
So could they be onto something here? Nicely worked.
Il quarto
Hakimi.
uomo indica 2 minuti di
Yamal.
recupero.
Hakimi calmly anticipates. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. That's good play. It's a quick ball upfield. And it's Ricci. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Count running with the ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22 viene sostituito
Gets us
con
going once more.
numero 13 Neymar.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nuno Mendes. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Ruiz de Galarreta. And he is deftly away. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's having a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Ruiz de Galarreta. That pass has been well intercepted. Good ball over the top. Look at the space here. And a header! Goal! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Yamal picks it up out wide. Rooney. Now Seedorf, neatly clipped into space. And this is Count. Ball swung in. Nice interception, well timed. Ruiz de Galarreta. Chance here to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
The muscular approach does pay off here. That's good running with the ball. Ricci. Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's play. Oh, good climb! And there's a goal! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ha segnato al 60° minuto numero 7.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Count being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Can he spark a counter here? The less said about that pass, the better. it's Rooney! Perilously close. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neymar. Now Richie. And it's Ruiz de Galarreta. Played out towards the right wing. Now the ball in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Caught offside that time. And they're back on the ball again. Neymar. And de Galarreta. Neymar. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hakimi. Yamal. And he's being shifted off it. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's on it, can he get away? Yamal finds himself offside. Nuno Mendes. Richie. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A heavy challenge. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. That is lovely. And de Galarreta. This looks promising. He's having a shot! Deftly away. Oh, they could break here. He's picked his way through. And it's Robertson. And this is Count. Count! Oh, this looks sharp. Rijkaard. Richie wins the duel this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Rooney. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. They've got a corner here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ruiz de Galarreta. Morientes. Seedorf with the slide tackle there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Madrid
11,
have their third
numero
corner.
10, numero 17, numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 21. Hazard.
Neymar
Il
with the
numero
short
18,
one.
il
Now it's
numero
Neymar.
24.
Oh, nice touch. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there. Searching pass he's played there. Ruiz de Galarreta. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Haaland, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Counts, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Plays a sharp little ball here. Counts receives it in a wide position. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Count. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he
Ci
was
saranno
quick to
3
react.
minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Rooney. Malacia in acres of space out wide. Laporte. Ruiz de Galarreta. And now the breakaway. And this is Hazard. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Cross needs to be good. Hazard.
There they go, hunting again.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Now, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Neymar. Some really good ball movement. And time is up. Liverpool are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive...